Another thing about why I like having spectator mode, man, because we're able to see from above what is going on.
Yes, and we are going live here. I was informed that this is live, so we've got strength in numbers. The U.S. side, we've got a V2 on the Chinese side, and it looks like they are going with a typical split. But look at this. Look at X in the bottom right of the map, Brett. Are you seeing this? That's
Yeah,
got to be the farthest flank we've seen thus far.
they didn't flank. They went straight for B flag, and they ended up taking that out no problem. That was amazing push by them. They said, you know what, screw A. We don't want it. We want the BC hold, and that's exactly what they got. They only sent one player over here to A flag, and that ended up getting taken down right there. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry for having that set up. But you guys be yelling at me, but it's a 2-minute delay, so whatever. But A flag right now is going to be controlled by V2. I believe it's V2. Yes, it is V2. And strength in numbers with a nice push onto B flag, able to cap it out. Now V2 going to be shifting over onto C flag. Vance sees one and is not able to take him down. That's going to be Oxygen who is able to take him down. And Kill Switch going to be following it up. So B or C flag will be staying into their possession, which is surprising. I didn't really think that V2 would be having as much issue right off the break as they are. And we're going to be seeing a nice two-piece here by Kill Switch. Nice job. So, yeah, V2 right off the break, not doing so hot. It's going to be 229
strength in numbers,
to
looking like they're legit.
250. You know, and I believe that in the CEVO, on the CEVO website, they are actually favored to lose. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, it's
interesting.
a 82% to 18% prediction in favor of V2 Ghost. They are 2-1 in the group, strength in numbers, 1-2 having lost to Nexus NA and Exertus EU. So maybe it's not a great representation of how good these are.
Yeah,
These
it's
guys
not
are.
really fair to put those two teams up against them
Exactly. It's
right
like, I
away.
mean, most teams, pretty much 95% of teams are going to lose to those two guys. They just are. So perhaps we're going to have a much better match here than we thought, as strength in numbers has jumped out to a quick lead already, almost 40 tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kill Switch able to take out one more over there towards A flag, and he is on a roll right now, 6-0. C is going to be burning right now. Poco is going to be on the burn, getting spammed with those nades. Might be seeing a third going in. Yep, gotta love those minis. Kill Switch going to be coming around the corner, able to save the flag for his team. It is going to be contested though here by Vance, who's sitting on the outside. He sees one, able to pick him up. That was going to be War, and not going to be able to pick up Kill Switch, I think. Was that kill? Yes, it was. And now he's going to be like 8-0 right now. So just on a roll.
Yeah, definitely a nice start by Sin. I mean, honestly, as you said earlier, I really would have thought that V2 would have broken out to a quick lead here, especially considering I think they were on the easier breakout side. Typically, you can grab Bravo and Alpha pretty quickly, but the fact that Sin committed so heavily to Bravo and then spread out so nicely to take control of the buildings, much like we saw Arena doing in the first match, it basically tells me that these guys, they know what they're doing. They may have suffered pretty tough defeats to the top teams in their group. These guys have come to play, and I think they may be posing a lot more trouble for V2 than V2 might have anticipated.
Yeah, and we're seeing strength in numbers trying to control over here onto the houses, and we did see some knife action over there. Poco able to take out one with the knife, but Lucas the Shadow going to be sitting in between A and B flag right now, using actually the SR.
Wow.
The SAR-21, the SAR-21, which is unheard of really for comp, just because it has a very slow rate of fire. Although it is very, very good at long range. Now Vance is going to be coming up over here from A flag, able to pull out or take out Oxygen there. Two more from strength and numbers going to be spawning over here next to the station. Shadow taking a couple of shots from Vance, has to back up there, and we are going to be seeing a possible push here by V2 onto C flag, and there is nobody back here by strength and numbers in order to take care of this. And we're seeing all kinds of setups here by strength and numbers. We're going to be seeing a support kit with the M249, so definitely throwing some wrenches in there, and we'll see how they're going to be shaping up.
Yeah, it's surprising to see them run a support kit, although maybe they're just supremely confident in their abilities. This is one of those maps where if you get on a run and you can hold those buildings and hold the burn, you can last for a good while. And if you run out of bullets, having that support guy is going to be extremely fortuitous, even if he's not necessarily getting kills. Just the fact that he can drop ammos for the guys that are rocking the Ace, the guys that might be rocking that SAR or the SCAR to be able to take people down from distance is going to be huge for them.
Yeah, and right now, Killswitch is going to be the man to watch right here. It's going to be 2-on-1 situation over here onto A. Now 2-on-2. And will he be able to take him out onto Ditch? He sees some nades going to be spamming in. Is he going to be able to drop down on him? There's one. Can he make it two? X ends up going down. He's going to be pulling out. And oh man, it's going to be so close. Nade spam coming in. I got to say, Killswitch doing some work here. And Poco ends up getting back rage from the side. And no, that nade is not even going to be enough. 15-1, guys. He is just going crazy right now.
This is probably the most impressive KD we've seen thus far in the couple matches that we've done tonight. Killswitch doing work, rocking the PhD tag. Wasn't one of the Exertus guys? What's his name? Andy had the PhD tag. Perhaps these guys know each other. Maybe they've got some experience that we didn't know about. But Sin looking strong.
Not a clue on that one. Yeah. So Strength in Numbers doing a really good job holding on that AB situation there. V2 though going to be pushing onto B here in just a moment. They need to get onto the flags now. They have one sitting up into B building at the moment, and he's going to get picked from afar, from across the way. But they got to get more people to be aggressive over here onto B. They're too slow. They wasted their time, and now Strength is going to be able to basically come back and position themselves into a better situation to defend this B flag. They know it's going to be contested, and it is going to be grayed out. War is going to be sitting up on top of the flag building, and he does get shot, so that is going to be a plus for V2. But at the same time, we are going to be having two back spawns over here for Strength in Numbers. Does Vance end up spawning that? He sees one, so he does know that there's going to be some presence back behind B. Oh, spots two more, and let's see if Vance is going to be able to hold on here. I don't know. Oh, they do know he's back here now. Will he be able to hold on? Gets the hipfire spray on War. Can he make it? Another one. See some back rage going on. Oh, pulls out the pistol. The knife coming out. It takes him down.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for the defib, but he actually went for the knife.
Vance does end up getting taken down. Poke is going to be now over here into flag buildings. V2 though able to take C or A in the process, and now B was getting contested there, so almost a triple cap there for V2. But at the same time, C is now going to be contested. Killswitch going to be coming around, trying to clear out these B buildings. He sees two of them sitting up there, causing his team a little bit of trouble, but it's going to be quickly remedied as Cincetti ends up going down. Two more are going to be spawning in for V2 over there next to Station. Should be pushing up over here towards A in just a moment to try and reinforce that. And 198 to 125, V2 on the ropes here, making a big push over here into B flag. It's going to be three players now trying to make their way. Vance going to be trying to get up into B building to try to give his guys a little bit of support. Cincetti ends up going down. Vance ends up going, or I'm sorry, X ends up going down, and now Vance, the only one left up, spots Mountaineer from behind, able to take him down onto that B flag. Needs to get on it right now. There he goes, and it is now going to be contested. But will they be able to hold on? We're going to be seeing some back rage action happening. Killswitch spots Poco, trying to clear him out, and nice job there by Poco, able to do so. Vance is going to be the only one up over here into B building. He's going to be trying to play a little bit of cat and mouse, and he sees one passing him by, and Mountaineer able to take him down, and now B is still going to be staying into their possession, so not able to do anything, even though they had four players over there next to B.
Yeah, and really nice job by Strength in Numbers to hold on to the burn. Not a bit much of a merry-go-round going on, although we do see a couple of V2 taking Charlie. They really committed to that western building. I think at one point they had four of them in there to ensure that they held it, as it's a great spot to hold the Bravo flag. And once again, it looks like four of them will rotate to Charlie to get that flag back. But V2 wisely moving in behind them to take Bravo. So let's see if they can set up on an AB burn and perhaps get back into this game.
Oh, War right there, not quite finishing out the kill. Will be leaving Vance alive, and we're going to be having some drop down for Poco. Poco ends up taken down, I believe, but possibly his own nade there. Not really sure. B does go into the possession of V2, and we're going to be seeing a fight happening over here. Killswitch does end up getting taken down. X is going to be spawning in at the last second. He ends up spotting Mountaineer, but runs out of ammo at the last second. Gets a res on his buddy, not finishing up. Oh, that was so bad. Not finishing the reload, and instead of pulling out his pistol, does not finish it off. Does get taken down, and now B and C will stay into the favor of Strength in Numbers.
And it's surprising that V2 was not able to contest that B burn quickly. Although they are back on it, RV2, Poco, and Vance. They do take down one, and it looks like Oxygen's going to try to hang on to it. But the thing is, it's so easy to contest Bravo. You only need one guy in one of the buildings to really do it. and they just didn't have anybody keeping them honest, and Sin was able to rotate and get the flag back. But nice job by V2 to hold C and B at this point. They are trailing by almost 100 tickets. They need to get something going. They need to get set up, and it does look like they are trying to spread out in the buildings to hold this burn, but not contesting as Mountaineer. Oh, there it is. Mountaineer got on the burn and went down. This is what you want to see from V2. Taking pot shots from far away and forcing Sin to expose themselves on the Bravo flag as X gets a nice two-piece from the western building, but they still need someone to hop over and take the flag, as that looks like that's what X is going to do. So nice job by V2. Perhaps going to whittle away some of this ticket lead. We're down by almost 100, but it's getting a little closer at this point.
Yeah, and if they could hold this 2 flag cap here, it is definitely going to be helping them out. Now we do see Mountaineer pushing up with that support kit once again, trying to take out Sincetti there. Not going to be connecting with any of those shots. Gets taken down himself. So V2 will be holding on to C flag right now. We will be seeing Warp trying to push back up, able to get the res off on Killswitch. Gets taken down by V2, but Killswitch narrowly staying alive there, getting chased at the moment by some pistol shots. Going to be pushing it up once again. Gets another res going off. He gets taken down, and Lucas the Shadow ends up getting taken down also. Who was that actually for V2? Unfortunately, Jiggity was the one who ended up holding that off for his team. Ends up getting a little bit of ammo there for himself too. Is like, hey, thanks guys for the resupply. Chance going to be able to take out Killswitch, trying to push up into C flag, and going to get those barrels on fire. Got to get away from those guys because they will explode. Can he make it a 3-piece? He does. So Vance on a roll here, able to take out 3 players for his team. 15 and 12 right now, so not the best KD, but definitely holding it down. And 133 to 86. So they are slowly but surely evening out this score here. And like I said before, if they can hold this for quite a while, they will be able to get it at least down to manageable tickets for the next round. We will be seeing a 2-man push onto B flag at the moment. War is going to be flashing it right now. And it looks like all 4 players are going to be down onto B for strength and numbers. Jiggity, though, is going to be up back behind. He ends up getting taken down. Poco is going to be up, but he is so low on health right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything at the moment. B flag is getting contested, and you know, V2, they can't let the momentum shift once again in the favor of strength in numbers. They've got to do something. Killswitch ending up getting taken down from Poco. Poco going to be back up. He spots 2 of them over there into B buildings. Able to take out War. Will he be able to take out Lucas? He spots him up there. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the shot on him. There it is. Can he make it? No. Gets some spawns off onto Lucas. B still not taken by anybody right now. It is grayed out completely. 112 to 83. Very, very close fight happening over here with X finally going to be able to get the cap. And that is going to be helping them out considerably here, 109 to 82. And they're just about to bring them down below 100 tickets.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful comeback by V2. It seems like they've kind of figured out what they want to do. They took the Bravo Charlie burn. They spread out nicely amongst the buildings, and actually we saw Poco go on a really nice hold there from below, south of Bravo. It was actually a pretty good push by strength in numbers on Bravo. They did a nice job of getting in the buildings first and then sending a couple guys to the burn. But Poco responded nicely, taking them out as they moved in, forcing the guys to leave the building to try to get the burn. But here we do have strength in numbers just zerging onto Bravo, overwhelming them with numbers, all 5 of them taking Bravo, and it looks like they will take, well, they did have control of the burn momentarily, but V2 wisely rotating to an unoccupied Alpha. So after being down by almost 100 tickets, they're only down by 20. Our V2 looking a lot better, are they now?
Yeah, they are, except for the fact that I think they pushed too much over onto A flag. They had to know that there was at least 4 players over there onto B, and right now they are going to be completely wiped off of C. And this is the hold that we were seeing. Strength in numbers use, there for a while. That was very, very strong. So, I think that they were just overcommitting a little bit too much towards A. They should have only sent maybe 1 or 2. But we are going to be seeing a 3-man push, a 4-man push now over here onto B flag. And it looks like Killswitch able to take out 1. He trades out. No, he doesn't trade out. Vance will be able to take him down. A slight little fight happening over here onto A flag. Let's check out Jiggity. Can he hold on? No, he ends up going down by War. War is very, very low on health right now. Spots 1 back over there towards that A flag. I think he thought somebody was chasing him. Poco, though, will be able to take him down. And there, once again, B and A flag are going to be staying in the possession of V2. So V2 making a really, really good comeback here. But as I say that, 3 players are going to be up for strength in numbers on the B burn, and they're going to be able to get that down so fast. And there it is. It is now in their favor.
That was a surprising move by both teams, to be honest. I think they are committing too many bodies to trying to get the burn and not enough to moving outwards to the buildings to get cover on that central Bravo point. We essentially had 5 guys at that point, 3 from Sin and 2 from B2 contesting Bravo. I feel like if just one from either side had rotated out, maybe gotten to high ground, they could have made some picks on those guys trying to make the cap. As we do see X moving in to take Bravo, and this is the setup that V2 really liked. Charlie Bravo, although surprisingly he abandoned the burn. What happened there? What was he doing?
I think he may have thought that he had the burn, but instead did not get it. But it's okay, because Poco's going to be coming up, able to take kill switch out from behind. Vance will be able to finish that up for his team. It is now 75-49. And if we look at the KDs here, Poco 25 and 12. Oh my god, really, really holding it down for his team. 31 and 12 for kill switch. So definitely having some top fraggers for both of these teams, really. And Poco just being very, very patient. Look, he knows there's one over by station, just waiting for anything to happen as that was going on. Kill switch able to clean it up over here onto C flag. C will be going into their possession, and now B is going to be flashed right now by War. So we're going to be seeing a possible triple cap going into the favor of strength in numbers.
And V2 getting caught on their heels, although they do spawn bomb over at Alpha. They are going to send 2 quickly to take Alpha with Jiggity rotating back to Bravo. But you got to be disappointed if you're V2 to let yourself get caught in the triple cap. When you're trailing, although they aren't trailing by much, but when you're trailing, you just can't let that happen because you lose so many precious tickets quickly, as we do see X and Poco heading north of Alpha for a wide flank onto Charlie, although there is no one for Sin at Charlie. It should be an easy pickup for V2. Let's see what they can do with this Alpha Charlie burn, although I would think that's not a 2-flag hold that you want to stick with. I would expect them, once they take C, to perhaps rotate and try to take Bravo and stick with that Bravo Charlie hold that they've had much success with thus far in this round.
Yeah, what they have to be careful with is a massive push here from strength in numbers, which we are going to be seeing a 2-man push onto A. Only 1 here for V2 and able to hold on. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything really. It is going to be Vance. Vance has been a solid player throughout the whole match. Let's see if he can be able to clear it out. Able to take out Lucas, but not able to stop the cap, and he is getting shot from I believe that was from building, so he ends up taking him down. So A flag will be going back in their possession, but at the same time kill switch is now over onto C flag, and they should be able to get the burn. But as we say that, B is now getting contested for strength in numbers, so we're just seeing flags trading all around the map. It is 58-13. By no means V2 is out. If they can clutch this 2 cap, they should be able to burn the strength in numbers team down quite a bit. And kill switch getting shot from the B building site. X is going to be up, doing a nice job of holding it down. Just has to watch that just a little bit longer. There you go. Oh no, he ends up getting taken down from his mirror. That was going to be War right there. Vance is going to be down below. Should be jumping up there to try and clear it out here in just a few moments. But honestly, right now, if they could just hold this 2 burn for the next 20 seconds or so, they should be able to get quite a few of those tickets down. We're going to be seeing a push here from kill switch, able to take out X. Will he be able to make it a second one? Sincetti coming around. Yes, able to take out Sincetti. So A is now going to be burned and flashed out, as well as B. And I think this right here is the nail in the coffin.
Yep, that is going to do it. V2, nice job to lower that potential 100 ticket lead to a manageable distance. It's looking like it's going to be in the 35-40 range at this point, as Sin does take control of Alpha and Bravo. After a slow start by V2, they did a nice job of adjusting, taking the 2 flag burns and getting set up well. I like to think that the next round is going to be much, much closer from the get-go, as V2 has kind of figured out what they want to do against these guys, as Sin kind of started out a bit unorthodox with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It is now 39-0 in favor of strength in numbers. And I got to say, kudos to V2 for coming back and able to, to basically bring it down from a 100 ticket swing to only a 30 ticket swing. So, I mean, you got to give them props for doing that. I mean, it had to have been pretty hard for them, throughout the whole match. They're getting beat down, but able to come back at the end definitely helps out. But yeah, kill switch, you gotta call this guy out. 40-14, going huge for his team. His shoulders have got to be hurting with that backpack. I mean,
Boys carrying that weight.
you stuff 4 people back in a backpack, guys, it's going to get fairly heavy. And Kill Switch definitely showing that he can carry when he needs to. But V2 right now dropping a player, so we should be going live after this next restart, I believe. But definitely showing some awesome play there. One thing that I want to update you guys on is the teams. It looks like Clan IMA ended up losing to Mortality Black, which is Mortality's second team, 0-106. Wicked Gaming taking out LMOP 408-0. So that was a bit of a blowout on that one. But those are the only 2 updates that we have right now. But yeah, so I think we are still not live. Yeah, we are not live. But so Mess, what do you think is going to happen in this next round?
I do think, as I said earlier, it's going to be a bit closer. I think V2 has kind of collected themselves after coming out of the gate poorly at the beginning of the previous round. I think the fact that Sin was a bit aggressive going beeline from Charlie to Bravo, committing no one to A, caught V2 off guard. And then some of the kit differences, obviously we saw that they were using a support guy, some unorthodox gunplay. I think V2 just didn't know what to make of these guys and maybe took them a little lightly. Now that they realize these guys are legit, I expect it to be a lot closer. I don't know if V2 will win. I think Sin has some pretty good teamwork. They've surprised me thus far. But really, I don't think I can predict it. I think V2 easily could win it, and so could Sin. It's going to be a close one in this round.
Honestly, if V2 plays like they did towards the end, I think they will come out as the victors. They gave up 100 tickets and they were able to bring that within 30. So I think that if they just play like that, they should be good. And I believe we are going to be live on this one. Am I correct?
Yes, it looks like we have all 10 in the server.
One more restart and we should be going live here, guys. They do have to switch sides. But
gotta play it even.
Yeah, I think that if V2 plays like they did towards the end of the match, that they will have a lot better chance of taking this round. Now, they are going to be playing from behind. They did lose the first one, so that's got to hurt a little bit. But to be honest with you, like I said before, 100 ticket deficit, you're able to bring it back. You got to feel really good about that.
Yeah, you absolutely have to be confident in your chances. After whittling away such a deficit and doing it in pretty convincing fashion, it wasn't just a luck thing. They held the burn, they played smart, and particularly towards the end, were able to whittle an additional 20 to 25 tickets off of that score. So definitely V2's got to be confident about their chances moving on into this round.
Yeah, well, they can't call themselves out just yet. They wouldn't be a competitive team if they did. But let's see what the breakout is going to be. Now, remember, guys, we had Strength in Numbers do that weird breakout where they sent 3 to B right off the break, 1 to C to burn, and 1 over to A just as a diversion, basically. Whereas V2 had pretty much the standard 3-2 breakout where they sent 2 over to trenches and then 3 over onto the B burn. But right now we are going to be seeing 3 from Strength in Numbers going to be getting onto A is this V2? It is going to be V2 over onto A. They will be able to get the cap here right now, and it looks like it's going to be cleaned up by them. We do have, who is this? This is going to be War, who spawned out, able to pick up Vance. And he's just going to be basically a thorn in their side right now. AC going into the possession of V2 at the moment. And he is going to be able to get onto the burn over here into crates. And does he get the hip fire? No, he doesn't. Gets taken down by V2. But at the same time, V2 looking to get that early triple cap. So this is what I was saying, man. If they play like the Beast team that they started to play there at the end, they should be able to cause a lot of damage. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. But we will be having Strength in Numbers getting 1 player over here onto C flag. It's going to be completely uncontested. X, though, is going to be making his way over here onto the B flag. It looks like it's going to be fairly uncontested. Sees 1 over there by station. And he should be able to take him out. He does. Mountaineer ends up going down. And so now we're going to be seeing that strong push like we were having before with that AB hold. But Kill Switch does not like the fact that his flag is contested. Ends up taking out X, but Jiggity there with a nice revive and cleaning it up. Lucas the Shadow trying to get some top shots over here with that SAR. Not going to be able to land any, really. War's going to be coming around the corner. Almost going for that knife, I thought, trying to get the hip spray. Nope, not going to happen there. Killjoy does end up going down by him and should be getting res right now. Oxygen going to be pushing up. Sees sees a completely open flag and should be getting onto the burn right now. He does. So yeah, a little bit of team fire happening there. Don't know what was going on. But V2 is now going to be once again playing from behind. But honestly, man, you come out with a push like that, it's 241 to 216. It's basically the beginning of round 2 or round 1.
Yeah, it was a great breakout by V2 to get out to an early lead. And we saw in the previous round they had a really poor breakout and eventually got almost to a 100 ticket deficit before they were able to turn it around. So if you're V2 now, you got to be a lot more confident about your start, despite the fact that you actually are triple capped right now. Just keep your composure. You're only down by 10 tickets. You've only got 39 to make up. So play smart, get set up. I think they're going to want to go for the Bravo Charlie burn, as that's what they had most success with in the previous round.
Yeah, right now B and C are both going to be going into the favor of V2. And as we're looking here, kill switch, not really that dominant there at the beginning. Able to get the hip fire over there onto Killjoy. But as you know, back in round number 1, he was like 8-0 by this time. Does see Poco. Gets a nice shot on Poco, actually. And we'll be able to get the B cap for himself here in just a few moments. Gotta love those nades, though. Ends up stopping him with those minis. And so now Killjoy is going to be taken down. So all of V2 actually getting popped over there onto those B buildings. Poco and X are going to be trying to come around and contest B right now. We do have 4 players spawning in over there into B house. We see Oxygen getting taken down by X. So nice job there. And honestly, at this moment, V2 needs to be pressuring A. They need to be pressuring A right now. They have a lot of their players from Strength in Numbers focusing over here onto this B burn, trying to save it for their own team, and there is nothing really over there onto A flag.
Yeah, I think Strength in Numbers has figured out that V2 favors this Bravo Charlie push, which has allowed them to focus more on the Bravo flag and not necessarily have to hold on to Alpha that much. But just as you say that, Brett, we do see 3 of V2 push on to Alpha and take it with the quickness. So it's like they're stream sniping you, buddy.
That's cool. That's okay. That's okay. But V2 is going to be over here on... excuse me. V2 is going to be over here, back by trenches over onto A. They will be losing this burn right now, so it's going to be a 3 cap in favor of... Ooh, not going to be a 3 cap, so nice job there by V2, able to save A for their team. But V2 will be getting contested over here onto C flag, where we'll be seeing Oxygen getting taken down, Vance ends up getting taken down, Mountaineer going to be coming up from behind with that support kit. It is so weird seeing a support kit being played in 5.
I really understand it. I mean, obviously it was successful for them in the previous round, but I'm not sure necessarily the reasoning. I did say that, you know, potentially you can survive for a long amount of time on this map if you play a certain position, and, you know, that extra ammo could come in handy, but you could just as easily pick up a kit from someone, so it's not necessarily that fortuitous to have the ammo crate.
Well, whatever he is doing, it must be because he's more comfortable with it. Kill switch coming around the corner, able to pick up 2 players from V2 and secure B flag for his team right now. So nice job there. Advances are getting taken down over there into B house. So very good push there from Strength in Numbers. And while I do like the fact that V2 is sending 2 players back here behind Trench, they really don't need 2.
No.
Just one. One guy will do it for him. And it's just like what we saw in the Vivacity match, where Uni was the only one really back there by himself, and he was able to hold on for quite some time back there, and that allows the other 4 players to really move around the map quite easily. But at the moment, we will be seeing Strength in Numbers making a 3-man push over here onto A. It is going to be a 3-on-3 fight. One does end up going down. Vance able to take one out from Strength in Numbers. And it looks like Strength just decided to bail on that, leaving 1 player left back here. It's going to be War, and the other is going to be going over here onto C flag. Luca, though, not going to be getting any picks off there, ends up getting taken down, trying to get a back rage over here onto C. Kill switch pushing in now onto the burn, able to take out Poco. Can he make it a second one? It's going to be very, very close because he gets caught from the side. Jiggity able to clean it up. Should be able to get the res here in just a moment unless Mountaineer has something to say with it. And yeah, so Mountaineer able to clean that up with his was that Mountaineer, or did he just get the... No, Mountaineer 0 and 8.
Oof.
So, you know,
maybe that support kit not working out for you.
I don't think that having the ammo is worth not being able to get frags.
Indeed.
You know, I understand there's a certain amount of I'm comfortable with this setup, but to a point, if it doesn't work, if you're not able to get the frags, then you got to move on to something else because it's not helping your team out at all. I mean, you know, maybe they're just used to Killswitch being able to carry him. 13-7 right now, doing a really good job of getting those frags. Not quite as well as what he was doing before, but definitely hanging in there. Now we are going to be seeing Jiggity sitting up over here. I like this spot from Jiggity, able to stop any kind of a push over there towards A flag. This is going to be 177 to 152 now in favor of V2. Now remember, guys, they have to win by 31 tickets in order to take this match. Killswitch ends up going down by Jiggity. And he's going to have a firm hold over here onto B flag. Let's see if he's going to be able to take out the rest of them. He's going to be hearing some reses going off, and Oxygen will be trading out, or it takes him down. Killswitch getting killed in the process. X is going to be sitting back behind B flag. And, you know, at this moment, I think V2 is playing it smart. I think that they're playing defensive, which they should. They're getting their picks, and they're just out positioning. They're out positioning strength in numbers.
Yeah, they're playing from positions of power, of advantage, you know, the head glitch spots, and they have wised up over on Alpha, leaving just Killjoy in the trench area. That's smart, you know. You don't want to leave too many people isolated away from the action. You want to concentrate on Bravo, because even if you lose Bravo, you can potentially rotate to Charlie, as it looks like Jiggity had the chance to do so, but I think he's going to focus his efforts on Bravo, as we do see 4 from Sin moving in to take B. And Sin, one thing I'll say about them, they do have a good plan for when they try to take Bravo. They send a couple guys into the buildings to get positioned to cover their teammates when they move in for the cap. And they do have control of CB right now, so let's see if they can get back in the lead of this match, as V2 is looking to steal it out from under them after losing round 1.
Yeah, absolutely. C is now going to be contested, and V2 should be able to pick that up right now. Oxygen is going to try and follow it up to take it back for his team. Not going to be able to do so. Ends up getting picked up from behind there. Mountaineer, though, with the res and the kit switch.
Yeah, I think they found the Achilles heel, so to speak. Neutralize Killswitch, and you neutralize Sin, as they basically, or they do, have the lead in the match at this point, as they're nursing, it looks like, roughly a 44-ticket lead, 43-ticket lead. Sin certainly not out of it, but V2 in the driver's seat, hoping to cruise to a victory here in round 2 after suffering a 39-ticket defeat in the first round. And I think the main improvement that I've seen thus far from V2 has been their ability to contest and hold on to Bravo. Hey, check your mic, Brett. I believe we're getting word that they can't hear you on the stream. I'm not sure if we had that issue that we had.
Yep. So
hopefully it hasn't been going for too long, but yeah, guys, if that does happen, please give us word. You know, because I hear Brett, so obviously I don't know to alert him that there's an issue. So you know, let us know if you don't feel like he's talking enough, because usually means his mic's muted.
Yep, so I do apologize about that, guys. But anyways, we are going to be seeing V2 once again in that 2-cap situation, 105-49. Now remember, this is based on tickets, not rounds. So V2, while they are in a commanding lead, and honestly, they are going to be winning it if it goes this way. If strength in numbers gets them below 32 tickets, or I'm sorry, 39 tickets, then they will win the match no matter what. Even if they lose this round, they will win the match if they get them below 39 tickets. Now, in order for them to do that, they have got to get another flag. Now, they are going to be contesting C flag at the moment. Lucas the Shadow is going to be pushing up, using that SAR with that, you know, such a slow rate of fire, but able to stay on target. That's not going to help him there. We'll be seeing a slight back range over here for Kill Switch. Able to pick up one. Can he pick up the second? He does. Able to take out X and Poco, and that is a very, very nice pickup for him. And C flag will be going back into their possession, and they actually have people back here at B in order to protect it. Now Jiggity, oh my God, Jiggity, just waiting, gonna be trying to get a ninja. Oh, but waited too long, and Mountaineer with a pick finally able to.
He heated up. He was, what was he, 0-8 or something at one point? At least he's 9-18. Obviously not good stats, but certainly better than a donut. That's for sure.
Yeah, and Jiggity getting taken down on B. Kill Switch now. He's angry, man. He's wanting some blood. Able to take out 2 players, so nice job there. C flag going into their possession now, 27-91. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. If they can hold this, and they can basically manage their spawns correctly, they should be able to burn quite a few tickets off. It is not out of, you know, the realm of possibility for them to come back and win this. It's 84-27. Remember, all they have to do is get them down below 39. Now 2 players are going to be up onto B flag, and they will be getting the gray out. Last one left, and oh, Kill Switch going for the knife and gets counter knife. What were you thinking? Oh my God.
He was going for the highlight reel, Brett. Sometimes people get blinded by the chance for the knife, when realistically they should just go for the gun kill. Heck, honestly, a defib is probably more efficient than the knife because you can't get countered.
That right there probably lost it for his team. Look at those tickets just flying down now. It is now 18-81. They have no chance of getting onto another flag to really stop this down. I would think in time,
V2 is set up.
Is just going to win by attrition. That was a huge blunder by Kill Switch. While he is basically the MVP of their team right now in terms of kills, I don't know what he was thinking there. Honestly, that was just a bad move. If anything, just go for the hip spray. Don't get fancy in times like this. Oh my God, that right there was just a huge blunder for his team. And honestly, he should be kicking himself in the butt for that one. But it is going to be 80-4. V2 able to clutch the win. It was going to be 80 versus 39 at the end of the match. So GG to V2.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good team.